When I think of Atrioc, I don't think about glizzy hands or speedrunning hitman in a clown suit. I think of the Antihero. First, let's define the Antihero. The Antihero is a character in a story that lacks the typical qualities of a hero. The Antihero is not to be confused with the antagonist, however. The antagonists are typically the villains in stories who stop at nothing to defeat the protagonist. Examples of antagonists are characters like Darth Vader in Star Wars, Lord Voldemort in Harry Potter, and Scar in The Lion King. Anti-heroes are characters that are deeply flawed, make bad decisions, and at times can be immoral, but deep down have good intentions. This is what makes them likable despite the choices that they make. While we all enjoy a good hero, we can relate most to the anti-hero, who is flawed and has complex morality and often makes the same mistakes that we do. We root for their redemption because we see ourselves in them. Some of the best anti-heroes of the last decade are Marvel's Deadpool, Walter White from Breaking Bad, and Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty. In the story Notes from Underground by Fyodor Dostoevsky, a nameless man says, "I am a sick man, a wicked man, an unattractive man. I believe my liver is diseased. Not just wicked, no, I never managed to become anything. Neither wicked nor good, neither a scoundrel nor an honest man, neither a hero nor an insect." He later goes on to say, "I have never been a coward at heart, although I have always been a coward in action." Now that we have established a baseline of what an anti-hero is, let's dig in to Atrioc. Brandon Atrioc, Big A, Glizzy Hands Ewing has many of the same qualities of an anti-hero. He has time and time again shown that he is happily willing to exploit children for personal gain. In one instance, he exploits a young child by the name of Psychic for content, only to later ban him for beating him in a game of Minesweeper. The fact that a middle-aged man would ban such an innocent young child just for beating him in a computer game should make the average person despise this heartless act. However, we relate to Big A because we've all had a momentary lapse in judgment when we've gotten angry, where we make a decision that seems utterly evil in hindsight. In another instance, he refuses to invite his most loyal subs to his wedding, and has even gone so far as to say that he's not our friend. And finally, what may be his most egregious act of evil is his treatment for his editor Quack, who works tirelessly and is crunched more than a rockstar developer to push out content for the YouTube frogs, all the while being paid next to nothing. However, despite Atrioc's many flaws and his poor treatment for his editor, we still see a small glimmer of humanity in him. For example, when he does unban appeals, giving banned chatters a second chance at life.
If I'm dead a bunch and you're saying are you using these clips, that's a funny comment. Unban, I'm sorry.
He has the genuine intention to do good, which makes us root for his redemption.